Psalm 46 verse 10 is a popular verse. I'm sure all of you are familiar with it. It says, "Be still and know that I am God." This is such a beautiful verse. It encourages us. And when we read this verse or hear this verse, we get this feeling God is telling us to be still, be quiet, go to a corner, acknowledge God, something that we get that kind of feeling. But when we look at the whole Psalm, Psalm 46, it is such a powerful and beautiful Psalm. Here we find the psalmist reassures God's people by saying that God is our refuge. God is our protection. God's presence is with us, and he talks about God's power. And he also describes about the devastation that has taken place at that time. Earthquakes, winds crashing into the earth. Also God's people being attacked. And at a time like this, Psalmist reassures people that God is with us. He is our refuge. He is our fortress. He is our security. And this really encourages us. And when we come to, just imagine the psalmist is writing and reassuring people. And in verse 10, we find God just exercising and said, "Be still and know that I am God." Now, this is actually a command. It's not just like, okay, be still, go to a corner, be quiet, nothing. It's not like that. Well, we can interpret that way also. But in reality, when you look at the context, we find God is commanding people. Nations are at war at this time, and God is commanding us to be still, meaning stop what you're doing, stop fighting, stop worrying, stop fearing. That's the meaning we get over here. And in a way, God is saying, as long as you want to live the way you want to live, you want to be in control of your life, things are not going to happen. God is saying, be still and know that I'm God. In a way, God is saying, I am in control of everything. So, my dear friends, sooner we surrender our lives to God, we trust God completely, it's better. Be still and know that I am God. God wants us to acknowledge Him, to be in awe of His presence, to be in awe of His glory, and do things the way He wants us to do. So may this verse encourage you today, throughout the day. May you be reminded of this verse where God said, "Be still and know that I am God." No matter what is happening in our lives today, no matter what's happening around the world today, nations are at war, earthquakes and natural calamities and people being attacked. So many things happening which discourages us. But this verse encourages us, and no matter what is happening, God is in control of everything. God is in control of your life and my life. So dear friends, surrender yourself completely to God and trust Him completely with your life. God bless you.